So aliens decide to show up today, and they are not here to vibe. They want Earth, and frankly, they do not care about your feelings or your dog or that avocado toast you were about to post on Instagram. The first thing you need to know is that we would probably not even see them coming. Our best early warning systems are designed to track missiles and satellites, not hypersonic alien spacecraft. That could be using technology we cannot even theoretically comprehend yet. By the time world governments realized what was happening, the invasion would likely already be underway. Current military satellites track about 35,000 objects in orbit, but scientists estimate over 1 million debris pieces larger than 1 centimeter zip around up there at 17,000 miles per hour. An alien fleet could easily hide among that chaos or approach from angles our detection systems simply do not monitor continuously. The initial moments would be pure confusion with conflicting reports, and every government scrambling to figure out if this is real or the mother of all hoaxes. Now let us talk about what humanity could actually throw at them. Our current military technology sounds impressive on paper with AI-guided drones, swarm robotics, hypersonic missiles traveling at Mach 5, quantum-encrypted communications and directed energy weapons that can fry electronics from a distance. The problem is, all of this gear was designed to fight other humans, not entities that figured out interstellar travel. Any civilization capable of crossing light years of space would have solved energy problems we are still fumbling with, and their shielding technology alone would probably laugh at our most advanced weapons. The PAC-3 missile interceptor system, currently our gold standard for missile defense, can produce over 600 interceptors per year. And we think that is impressive. An alien civilization would likely view our entire nuclear arsenal the way we view a child throwing rocks at a tank. Sure, it is annoying, but not exactly a threat. Here is where it gets genuinely terrifying from a scientific standpoint. Space debris experts say there are roughly 130 million pieces of orbital junk circling Earth right now. If aliens wanted to cripple us before even landing, they could simply destabilize this debris field, turning low Earth orbit into an impassable minefield. No satellites means no GPS, no global communications, no weather forecasting, no early warning systems. Modern military operations rely completely on satellite networks. And without them, coordinated defense becomes nearly impossible. Every missile defense system, every drone fleet, every communication network would be operating blind. The Kessler syndrome, which scientists already worry about, is the cascading effect of collisions creating more debris, creating more collisions. Aliens could trigger this deliberately and watch our entire technological infrastructure collapse without firing a single shot. But let us assume they actually want the planet intact for some reason. Maybe they need the biosphere because their own world is toast. Scientists note that a functional planetary ecosystem with chemical recycling, photosynthesis, and stable climate is incredibly valuable and genuinely hard to replicate artificially. If they are going biological warfare route, we are spectacularly doomed. They could engineer pathogens specifically designed to exploit weaknesses in human immune systems, or introduce invasive species that would devastate Earth's ecosystem. Our immune systems have zero defenses against extraterrestrial biology. On the flip side, their biology might be so fundamentally different from ours that their pathogens cannot even interact with our cells. But that is a gamble nobody wants to take. The asymmetry is the real nightmare here. They know about us from observing our radio and television signals leaking into space for decades. We know absolutely nothing about them. Now, for the part nobody wants to hear. Every scientific analysis suggests that if a hostile alien civilization showed up, we would lose and it would not even be close. Science fiction loves showing plucky humans defeating technologically superior aliens through clever tactics, or discovering some convenient weakness. But real scientists, including SETI astronomers, are pretty unanimous that any civilization capable of interstellar travel would view humanity the way we view ants at a picnic. Mildly interesting, perhaps inconvenient, but ultimately not a serious obstacle. The energy requirements alone to cross interstellar distances mean they have mastered physics, applications we have not even theorized yet. Our best hope in this scenario is not military victory, but that they are not interested in conquest at all. Maybe they are explorers, Maybe they are scientists. Maybe they operate on such different timescales and motivations that conflict never occurs. The depressing truth is that preparation for alien invasion is not about winning. It is about hoping they are friendly or at minimum indifferent. So what should we actually do if aliens showed up today? International cooperation would be critical. But let us be honest, the current geopolitical climate suggests that half the countries would try to negotiate separately, while the other half would immediately start shooting. The scientific community generally agrees that any detection of alien technology should trigger immediate global coordination through organizations like the United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs, but good luck getting that to happen smoothly when nations cannot even agree on climate policy. The best realistic scenario involves attempts at communication, establishing that we are intelligent and non-threatening, and desperately hoping they appreciate that enough to not vaporize us. The worst realistic scenario involves them treating Earth like we treat a forest we want to clear for development. They might not even view us as intelligent life worth preserving. Either way, your biggest concern would not be fighting back. It would be whether you happen to live in an area they decide to strip mine first. Pleasant dreams, and maybe be extra nice to anyone who looks even slightly extraterrestrial, just in case they are advanced scouts taking notes.